How the F, as a grown man, can you believe this nonsense? Yes, rocket launches and everything is totally not like we haven't had scientific proof for, places where you can just go straight up and see them, like I don't know, frickin' Florida or Texas. You could drive this dingus to the launch site itself, see the rockets go up, and he would still not believe it for some weird reason. Right now, just feel it in my bones. In the infinite multiverse, we happen to live in the universe where these dumbasses were given an internet connection and it really sucks. Hello, lovely, wonderful individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/Insane People Facebook, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up some wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout or click the link down below. It will automatically apply the discount to your transactions and it helps support the channel. It takes a sorry human being to steal an animal or anything else, and he raised his child to be just like him. Sickening. Judgmental much? Maybe they just couldn't afford the $100 adoption fee for a cat the rescue got for free. Okay, basically, if they're too cheap to pay the $100 to get the cat, I know damn sure that they do not have the means to be able to pay for the, general well-being of the animal. Pets are expensive. Don't steal them, especially for people that are trying to give them loving homes. Also, absolutely certain that they would not pass the background check if they have the audacity to steal pets. You know that there would be some sketchy stuff going on if they got the thought process to think that that's okay.
A lot of political controversy over using this word or this other word, slang. Hear me out, and I'm white. I might seem insensitive or even racist. However, I have never met an African-American person that stays away from wretches. They live for W's and plagues, and put those terrible women before their wives and children. So, in my opinion, that dude's a redacted and a wretch. Pure demonic filth. Also, almost always use substances and harm babies. Then in God's measurement, oh look, she's religious, no frickin' surprise there. They deserve that word TX plan, a death penalty that allows you to take responsibility for the actions you committed against defenseless babies, assisted, redacted, military protocols with insuration.
Come on, let's face it, you all knew that it was going to be a shithole as soon as you saw this sentence. It's just straight up.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Yeah, meanwhile, they say nothing about the school pew-pews. One could argue that if you are free to end an innocent baby because it's inconvenient for you, then how could you argue that any other life that is inconvenient should have more protection? Did you really just compare the fetus to the... Okay.
The subliminal feminization of children's media, part 6.
Really, Shrek? Yes, they're putting the feminization in the ogre that hopes that your children will soon follow. Really? Just freaking really? I saw the Shrek 5 teaser. I was happy that it exists, but at the same time, I know a lot of people are also very divided on the design changes. The way that I just see it is that, yeah, people's design and, characters age. They gave them a couple of wrinkles and stuff to actually show that it's been a little while since the last time that they've been on the big screen and stuff like that. Sometimes characters' designs just change, And who knows? The movie I'm still looking forward to, because I feel like I'm gonna very much call myself out on this. I remember seeing Shrek when it was in movie theaters. Back in 2002. I don't like hearing that. But in the grand scheme of things, it's like what you've seen throughout Toy Story. Sometimes just animation technology gets better and it just evolves over time. It's not like they're doing a super big change to the animation style anyway. And who knows, maybe the design change will grow on people. That's kind of the expectation that I'm gonna expect from this teaser. Then also, the last time y'all seen Shrek in a movie was 2010. God forbid, technology changes over the past 15 years. And the Shrek franchise as a whole has basically been making fun of the Disney fairy tale scenarios for years, decades even. You know they were gonna do some modern TikTok kind of modern social media stuff throwing into this too. Also, a lot of people haven't noticed one of the kids aged up from the third movie. I'm curious to see how these little shits turned out.
Today's kids have autism, learning disorders, diabetes type 1, asthma, allergies, eczema, other autoimmune diseases, and even cancer.
Isn't it time to research why? What has changed?
Also, it is the food that we are eating, and busy people are feeding these kids meals with words that we cannot pronounce on the food labels. I hate the government and wish people would see why the kids are all sick.
Yes, it's totally the chemicals in the food and everything is totally not like McDonald's has existed for more than 10 years. And, you know, maybe it's the crackpots like you who are the ones that are thinking it's a good idea to go without vaccinating your kids. Also, dingbat, type 1 diabetes can be caused due to environmental and genetic factors, meaning if your family has a history of type 1 diabetes, there's a high likelihood that you could develop it too. Wow, it's almost like the technology used to diagnose these disorders and illnesses has gotten more advanced as time has progressed. And it's almost like people like me will no longer be shut away from society in insane asylums and treated like I don't exist. Seriously, dummy, you're so much smarter than this.
In a jar of 500 kilograms of mayonnaise, you bite a purple onion grandissima, and then you pour sugar until you fill the jar, and put it in a high tree for 3 days and 3 nights, and then you start fasting. My daughter was cured of asthma. Excuse me, the jar is put on the lid or a cloth would touch the serene in the sun. Can you answer me? Thank you very much. Look, I don't want to know where this person got their source, because it sounds like some shit that you left out the part where it's supposed to be in there, where I'm supposed to carry Madame Zeroni to the top of the mountain to let her drink from the frickin' spring. Seriously, tell me that don't sound like the plot premises of The Curse from Holes. And for some reason you don't know about the movie Holes, you've probably seen the movie clip.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
If you deny your body from your spouse, if you say no or refuse, you are in sin. All sin leads to death, and heck, this is rebellious and disobedience. I believe everyone has been guilty of this in some moments in their life, without even realizing it for whatever reason, and even done on purpose with intention. Stop this. Always give your body as honor and respect to your spouse. Your body truly belongs to your spouse. Your body is not yours anymore. Not your choice. All we have is responsibility and management of our own bodies to keep it holy and healthy. This is worship unto God. Restore the family.
Yes, I will take things that will wind up on a courtroom evidence board for 500 Alex.
Modern boys want to be like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. In other words, they want to be a bunch of geeks, nerds, kitties, and dorks. Parents need to take away all of the superhero nerd stuff and play Rambo or Predator for their kids. Make them want to grow up to be men, not dorks.
Yes, you know, instead of wanting to be Spider-Man, let's be the person who has a problem with other people liking stuff that isn't their ideal thing, God forbid. And if anybody's feeling weird about liking a certain thing, I mean, think about it from my perspective. I grew up watching anime. I've gone to conventions. I was one of the leading members of my high school's anime club. One of the people that I actually met through that group is actually now my roommate. And here's another thing for retrospective. I graduated high school in 2013. I still know the people that I know from high school because we have a mutual interest in anime. I think it's kind of cool sometimes. There's some cool action scenes and all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with liking something that, may not be the main thing to like. Also, speaking of anime, Dingus has the anime profile picture. But with that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!